Hi, and welcome to Colourcraft for the Soul. I'm so thankful and grateful for anybody that's returning back, and I just wanted to do a really quick, short little video. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because I'm still working on this little poncho-y thing that I started last week, so I've got a fair way done on it, and I'm just about finished. So this is only going to be a short little video because I didn't realise the day has gotten away on me. When I was going to film earlier, I was busy on another task, and then my husband needed help with something else, and it just ended up getting to the point where it's just like, I don't know if I'm even going to get to do a video today. But anyway, while I was on a task earlier today, I was listening to one of the YouTube channels that I follow, a beautiful lady. One of the first ones I actually saw doing crochet on YouTube, and she had a bit of a sad story of that she's not able to crochet anymore, and it got me thinking about a time when I had pushed the limits just a little bit too far, shall we say. And yeah, so I ended up with a bit of hand pain going on, and it wasn't pleasant, but it wasn't, a life-threatening situation or anything. But at the time it got me thinking, like, why is this happening? So listening to her story today just reminded me of that, and so I ended up doing a lot of research basically to see what was going on, because our bodies are always talking to us for a reason. And I discovered that a lot of things that are going on in our body that are like an inflammation response are due to gut problems. So I was an avid frequency user, so actually I think it was only, I don't think I was doing frequencies a lot at the time. Sorry, my voice is a little bit raspy from it's been a long day, and it's now like after 10 p.m. at night, so needless to say is why I don't want to sit on here talking all night. But I still wanted to actually do this video and see if I can actually get it posted, and that way YouTube will maybe stay happy with me. So not a lot of talk on projects or anything tonight, but I'll see what happens next week. So anyway, I've been playing with my tablet this evening in amongst doing everything else. And I think there might be a way that I can edit on my tablet. So I'm testing it to film on my tablet so that I don't have to try and figure out how to get from an iPhone to a tablet. Like if it was an iPad, it would probably just sync over really easily. But I was listening to Tammy and Cassie talking, and on the live this week, and Cassie, being a video editor previously and does great video editing, was talking, and Tammy was talking, and Tammy was mentioning about CapCut and stuff. So I guess it's like an app, so I might see if I can check that out before next week as well. And so we'll just see how we go with that. But so with this project, I was actually just going to make it as a poncho, and then I'm like, I think I'm going to turn it into a cover top, if that makes sense. So that way I can just throw it over a top just as an extra layer. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. That's where my thoughts are at the moment. But I will see. But yeah, so once I probably got another couple more rows to go, and then I'll be out of yarn, because I don't want to use any more of the yarn that I've got on this project, because I remembered after I started this that I actually bought this yarn for a different reason. So yay me. Should have bought more at the time, because when I went to hunt down where I got it from, it's no longer available, of course. Yay. Yes, so I will hopefully have this finished, blocked, and then I can actually show you a finished item next week, which will be super exciting. And I think next week is also going to be when, no, it'll be the week after. So I still have a bit more time to get these weaves and ends weaved in on the year-long granny square cows. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so this is only really short, and I just basically wanted to really check in. So anyway, if anybody's interested in what I've learned about our hands and supporting them so that we can crochet long term and not get a diagnosis that says, sorry, that's it, you need to stop now. Yeah, pretty sad. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it at that, and we'll just see if I can get this video loaded up, and I might have to see if I can add the little thumbnail thing later after it's already gone up. I don't know if you can do that. I guess I'm going to try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But yeah, so anyway, I'm really happy with my progress, and hopefully you guys are doing all well. And yeah, so I'm just going to leave it and end it here now. And just remember, create the change and be the change. Bye for now.